I'm using a different device just because I felt like it. Having to do all like the idea of thinking about getting somebody else into your house, into your life, into your business in a lot of ways is really not linear. It's there are surprise elements. I would say one of them for me is that I've been gathering a picture, and I'm not sure that it's it's a very strong picture of what people are like. I think that maybe people aren't all like that. I don't know. Have you ever interviewed anybody? And if you ever interviewed like a lot of people, and had like for a position that mattered to you, not just for like a corporate position or something, although maybe that matters to you, but this position clearly, obviously, has lots of relevance to me. I need the person to be good enough to not be, dangerous at least, or criminal in terms of, any number of things. I don't want a lot of things that I'm not willing to say. I think we're all like that, aren't we? There's a lot of things we don't like that aren't really, great to say to a collective audience. It's all right. We just need to make sure that we don't promote things like that in a collective audience in a bad way. That's the whole thing about individual versus collective, is that individually we have preferences that may or may not get fleshed out in our lives. Right now they seem to be getting flushed away, don't they? Ha ha ha. I know that was really predictable, but I had to. This whole thing that it's like left versus right, I don't like it one bit at all. I don't pick a side. And this whole thing of, authoritarian versus, I don't even know what I guess socialism is what people say, but people haven't really defined it. I kind of really am frustrated because what I think, at least, it's just what makes sense to me, is that we should have a bit more sophistication in how we operate, that we should have some things that are administrative, and the administrative things should be administrative. Like things like the NDIA, for example, it should be administrative. It should just be run. It shouldn't be so fucking political. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that in there in that part, but like really, it's not meant to be authoritative. It's not meant to have opinions, or is it? It's like meant to do a service. It's an organization, but through which it is a risk that there will be misuse, for example, by the government in terms of pushing for certain changes that would benefit certain parties that aren't participants. That would be problematic, wouldn't it? And that's what the last government did. This government says that they're listening, but I haven't seen any sign of it. I was there in the trial, and lately people have been going like, oh, well, it's not like that anymore. Not like what, you ask? Not like having a say in my life is how I would characterize the major, things that get shot down lately. I'm not happy about it. But here's my question, because clearly people don't think they're doing that. So what the fuck is going on? Like, is it because of authoritarian? Like, they get told that they have to do this, like those mandates, and then so all of a sudden, oh well, yeah, I have to, conveniently for me. I mean, it was bait. You do realize that, right? Bait to not support participants. Because if you don't, then split, divide, conquer, boom. I just get so sick of this. It's like so, bribicide is another one that'll probably come up. I just, come on. Can't we just like be smarter than this? Like, not even just smarter, but just more correct than this. not hurting people, actually trying to do the right thing, building systems of nobility is how I look at it, that are, beautiful, properly run. When mistakes are made, that you recognize it and move on. I mean, this is the thing, is right now we're at a very crucial time, and I believe that if we have an NDIA that runs in such a way, we will be very much leaders in terms of a world where anything's possible.